lots of chefs who are far more experienced than me have shown you how to cook steaks, and I am assuming that all of you know how to cook steaks, but I want to share a couple of secrets, which the chefs also share, which is you only season your steak just before you cook it. I'm going to be cooking this in a seriously hot pan, so the pepper does not go on at this point because pepper burns. Now, what I'm sharing tonight is I've got a pan that is heating up, and this is something that does take a bit of effort. We had roast beef a while ago. I kept all of the fat, which is dripping, and this is what I'm going to cook my steaks in. Because we're having fillet steak, which doesn't have much fat, I'm going to cook my steaks in beef fat. I'll put it all in. Okay, and stop. I melted the beef fat in the pan. I'm now going to paint it onto the steaks. I've left a mere smear on the pan, and I'm just going to paint this onto the steaks, which is basically extra beefy flavour. One. Bear with me. Right, so these are now going to go in the hot pan. And I am going to cook these for probably 3 minutes on each side. And then after 3 minutes on each side, I'm going to turn them over at minute intervals for another 3 minutes. Oh, no, let's call it 4 minutes. And then they will rest for as long as they have cooked. So if these take 8 minutes to cook, they will rest for 8 minutes. Why are you doing that? Nick's making funny things. What's wrong with my face?
Smell.
Oh, the smell. Oh my God, yeah, the beefy smell. So cooked on one side for 3 minutes. I just want to show you, these are still sticking to the pan. At the point where they're ready, they will no longer be sticking to the pan, which I reckon will be another minute. So this side steak, which is about, in old money, an inch, in new money, 2.5 centimetres, will take 3 minutes on each side, and then I'm going to rest it for 10. I hope I don't look fat in that. There we go. Look, are you still filming? Well, there we go. That has just released. No, I'm not going to push it. And that is the point where it's ready. And that's released. So I'll season them with pepper. Oh, and that's released. And that has. So I'm going to turn it off. Let's keep the film rolling there. So these are going into a warm warm metal pan, and they will sit and rest for a good 10 minutes. Now, we've got béarnaise tonight, but this would make an amazing sauce. You could throw in some whiskey into that, or brandy, and actually I might do that anyway because I just don't want to waste this. No, not tonight. Nick's nodding. Oh, and Nick's chips. So at this point, if you wanted to make your own sauce as opposed to having a béarnaise, you could put in red wine, you could put in whiskey, you could put in brandy, scrape all the bits off, and then add some cream, and you've got an amazing sauce. Oh gosh, my deportment.